So I'd like to welcome everybody tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm really excited to tell you all about this device. So we're going to discover tonight why this is the #1 selling global device for the last 5 years. So this is a smart cleansing collagen and collagen boosting beauty device. It's called the LUMISPA IO. So it's all about inputting smart skincare and outputting radiant, healthy looking skin. So just to give you a little bit of background about the company, just so you know who's behind it, because these days we like to know the products we're buying, who is the company behind the products. So New Skin Enterprises, next year, actually, they celebrate 40 years in business. So 1984, they were originally founded by 3 people that are still in the business. Won't go into that too much, but they were absolute pioneers in bringing science, devices and products to the market. I'm not going to go into too much tonight because this isn't what tonight's all about. But over the years, and with my background, my name's Samantha Tarr, my background, I've over 30 years in the beauty industry, which has changed immensely over the years. And with that has brought science and the ability actually to improve the skin and to actually solve problems and issues. And that's why 30 years on, I still have a huge passion for this business and industry because of the results we can deliver. So they have been named the #1 at-home beauty device brand for the last 5 consecutive years, which is a huge accolade. And that's not us as a company. This is Euromonitor, that's a governing body that analyzes all of the data across all of the companies for price point, results, and ease of use. So how easy is a product or a device to use? And that's why they have named us #1 for the last 5 years. Tonight, we're going to be really focusing on our ageLOC brand and the LumiSpa. So ageLOC is all about locking in your age when you first start using our products based on genetic science. And as a company, they're always striving to be the best for the environment, for their customers, and also for their brand affiliates that love to share these products. So after 5 years, the LumiSpa has been upgraded. So this is the newest version. The original version we call the Classic came with 7 clinically proven skin benefits. One of those was to reduce pore size. It helps to boost collagen every time you use it. So every time you use it, you're boosting your collagen. Everything's all about collagen. When we come to anti-aging, feeling our best, looking our best, keeping firmness. So it's all about the collagen. So can you imagine every time you're cleaning and cleansing your skin the best way you can, you're boosting your collagen? When I first saw this, it's about 5.5 years ago, I can tell you with the background that I had, I was like, oh my goodness, this is like genius. So in 2 minutes in the shower, I'm boosting my collagen as well. And I was absolutely amazed by that and have been and still am 5 years on. So what's new with the device that we have? Well, this is actually linked to an app on your phone, which I'm going to go into more detail about. Oh, hang on a minute, I had a little issue. I've got it on here. Where's that gone? So you can download an app for free that you can link your LumiSpa to. It's going to help you when you first start using it to make sure you're using it properly, you're not pressing too hard, you're doing good strokes, you're getting the most from your device. You can take a photo on the selfie timeline. You can take that when you first start and you can track your results. You can take it however often you want to, and it will do a comparison for you. So you can actually see what's going on, because we're very critical, aren't we, about our own skin. You know, we're very critical when we look in the mirror, are we getting the results? But actually you can track that and see that for yourself. You can personalize your skincare routines, which, oh my goodness, I absolutely love. And it's all through, you actually customize them on your app. And with your actual device here, you can color code them. So I have quite a few different ones on here. This is my 1 minute one. You can't see the different, oh, there you go. You can see the different colors. That's a different color. And you can completely color code your routine. So I know when I go to it, I've got my 1 minute morning one, my 2 minute one, my neck one, or my favorite is my 4 minutes in the evening in the bath when I want to really deep cleanse and just waken my skin up again. You get a completely free skin assessment on here as well, which I'm going to talk more about in a moment. And it just keeps you on track for your best skin. So you may be thinking like exactly what I thought when I heard this was coming out, and you can have an app on your phone and you can track your results. I was thinking, and I'm always a little bit late coming to the game, I'm going to admit it. I'm always like, why do I need that? I don't need that in my life. Once I have it in my life, whatever it is, whether it's your phone or tracking your steps or your diet or your data or like your skin, once I started to do that, I'm like, oh my goodness, I love it. And I literally can't imagine not having that now. And that's the thing. So we've completely moved into the digital era and consumer demand for information. So people want to track their results. We see this, and I share this all the time. We want to share results because we want to know what our friends are using when they're looking amazing, don't we? We want to know. And how can they prove that? Because they can show you, oh, these are the results I'm getting. This is what I've been using. And actually, that's how we live. We've always been like that. So we're always sharing information and recommending naturally to our friends. So we can actually track that and prove that to be the best version of ourselves. And that's what we want. So it keeps you focused, it makes you use it, you're getting the best from it. So also here, we have a Bluetooth technology in the head, which actually, so you don't have to take your phone into the shower or the bathroom with you all the time. It actually saves 100 users. So when you then reconnect your phone on your app to your device, it will just load up all the information about what you've been using. So this is actually on the app as well. You get a skin analysis. So you can go on, and this is mine. I can't remember when I did it. It's quite a while ago now that I did it. It was a skin analysis, and this is the full one, and it breaks down like your lines, pigmentation, open pores, sun damage, all of those things. So then you can start to see the areas you need to work on, and actually, through the recommendation of the products, it helps you to get the right products for you. And the actual skin assessment that we have, it takes 3,000 points on your face. So it's analysing 3,000 separate points on your face to give you that analysis. And this is one of the highest skin analyses that you can get. And I'm sure it'll be improved on and updated. And that's the whole thing with having the app. As things improve, it's just like an improvement with the app. You get your latest version of. So here are all the extra bits with the LUMISPA that you may not know, whether you've got the classic or you've got the IO, but you don't really know what it's all about. So the actual silicone heads, which pop off, these have got for the LUMISPA IO, these have got the Bluetooth technology in. So the actual blue heads, so these are medical grade silicone. Why that's important, it's because this has been tested and it will not cause irritation on the skin, which is really important, especially if you're comparing it to something else on the market. You want to make sure you're getting something that's going to be fantastic for you. it's also embedded with silver. So you may or may not know that bacteria does not grow on silver. So this is why we have it embedded in here. So once you've used it, you rinse it under the sink. I let them dry off separately. Once you go to use it again, you just pop the head back on and you're ready to go. So if you imagine when actually, I mean, not even going in about the research behind before anything like this even comes to market with this company, they tested obviously a lot. Literally everything else on the market is a brush technology, where this is an oscillating head, so it moves in two ways. So a lot of the brush technology couldn't be cleaned properly, and they just found bacteria was growing on it. We can't see that with human eye, but when you put that back on the skin, you know, you're getting yourselves in all sorts of trouble, skin irritations, breakouts, and this is what it's all about, having the right technology and the right materials that go with it. It's safe to use in the shower. It's waterproof. No, you don't really want to be soaking it like that, but actually you can use it in the shower. I use it in the bath. It doesn't matter if it gets a little bit wet. You can just dry it all off, wait till it's all dried, and then you can pop it all back on. We have 3 different heads. This one is the normal one. There's a firmer one if you're somebody that likes a firmer treatment. It isn't all about having a really firm treatment, it's about how it moves on the skin. And then we have this one for more sensitive skins. It feels more like, it looks like a little octopus there actually, but like suckers, but it feels like more of a sponge. So for gentler skins, maybe skins that break out, the gentle head is fantastic. And then we have 5 different cleansers from dry, sensitive, normal combination, oily and blemish to suit all the skin types. It's not just for cleansing your skin. So it is actually a multi-use device. I'm going to go more into about how you can use it for removing the toxins within the skin when I do the demonstration. But when you take the head off, we actually have an eye attachment that you can pop on, and you can use this around the eye as well. So it's actually a multi-use device, which I think is fantastic. So here are some of the results that you can expect to achieve. So actually it's suitable for all skin types. So you have the different heads from firm all the way through to gentle, and the different cleansers that go with it. So you can see here, it's amazing for people that suffer with bad skin, with breakouts, anybody that wants to improve the firmness, the lines. This is some results from the eye attachment you can see here. And this is a lady here who's just been a regular user of using the device. This is actually one of my clients here. She's always suffered with the skin, really sensitive to breakouts, couldn't use anything else. It was actually her mum who bought it first, who she borrowed it off, and her mum never got it back. But I know she uses the sensitive, always a sensitive with a sensitive head, and she wouldn't be without it. It's clinically proven to reduce pore size, as you can see here. A lot of the guys absolutely love it, and the teenagers, because it's something you can use in the shower. So you're not asking somebody to add an extra step into their routine, because we all wash our face, cleanse our face. Why wouldn't you want to do it the best way you can, so that if you're cleansing your face and it's gently exfoliating the skin at the same time, you're going to get more from the products you're using after, because you've prepared the skin originally. So as you can see, there's some more results here, and I'll talk a little bit about the collagen later, but actually using it with the collagen as well doubles the effects on the skin when you use it with the collagen. So I'm just going to go now. I'm going to stop sharing my thing. I'm just going to see if I can. There you go. Can everybody see? Okay. So I'm going to now take my glasses off and do you a demonstration with the LUMISPA. So I'm in no man's land because I can't see very well without my glasses, but we're going to do this anyway. So I'm going to use the Moisture Mist. Now this is a hyaluronic spray. You can use this before if you want to, or if you want to, you can, if you're in the shower, obviously you're just going to wet your face, or if you're in the bath, you can just wet your face anyway. And then you're going to take your cleanser that you choose. My advice is to pop it on straight onto your face. I like to do it onto the hand and then onto the face. I know a lot of people do actually apply it onto the actual head of the LUMISPA first on here, but actually they prefer that you just apply it to the face first. All I like to do then is just wet the actual head, because this is all about how the LUMISPA moves over the face. So just a quick question first before I start, and hands up, who uses an electric toothbrush? I would say most people, 90% of people use an electric toothbrush. Now think about how amazing your teeth feel when you've used it. If you go back to manual brushing, your teeth just don't feel the same, do they? And you can't wait to get back to using your electric toothbrush. We literally feel the same using this. So it is literally the same technology. This isn't a current, there's no microcurrent here. So it's safe for everybody, but it has an oscillating head, so it moves in two ways. As it moves over the skin, and I just want to show you this first, as it moves over the skin, it lines the cells up in a particular way, in straight lines, that boosts the proteins and the collagen in the skin. So to get that, you have to use it with the actual cleansers, because these have been designed specifically to work with a device to move over the skin so that you actually get the right movement over the skin without dragging the skin, as you can see. So you don't have to press too hard. You can start, if you think about splitting your face into 4 sections. So you've got the forehead, you've got this area, and then round here. Now with this one, you can actually have one for the neck as well. You can use it on the neck. So you can either go sideways like this, which feels lovely, and then it vibrates every 30 seconds. So you can probably see here the light. This is going to tell you every 30 seconds to move on to the next area. So I learned to work up and out because we've got a lot of lymph nodes all around the hairline here, right up here and behind the ears. So if you're working up and out, you're moving the toxins, so it helps to reduce puffiness in the face. There you go, it's just vibrated again. So to move to the next area. What I love about it is that you are in control. So if you're somebody that has a lot more congestion around the nose, just concentrate on the nose. You could do, I have done demonstrations on people where I've just concentrated on the nose or certain areas, and honestly, I was blown away with the results. So you are in control. If you want to just take your full face of makeup off, so we're on the last one now. So when you come to working around the mouth area, our muscles go around here. So you can go right over around here. You don't want to move too fast. If you move too quickly, just it will go like that and it will stop. A little bit like when you're using your electric toothbrush. If you press too hard and move too quickly, it stops because it doesn't want you to damage your skin. So there you go. Literally, that's 2 minutes and it's finished. Can you see that? That is my makeup from today. So that literally will remove a full face of makeup in 2 minutes. So if you're in the shower, over the bath, in the bath or over the sink, all you would do then is just splash with water to remove. So I'm just going to wipe the rest of that off. and that's it. It will remove a full face of makeup in 2 minutes. Now you could then also work up under here because we've got a lot of lymph glands here and up behind the ears. So what that's going to do is really help to remove the toxins in the skin. So, you know, if you feel quite puffy, a little bit tired, this just wakes your skin up every day, every morning, every evening. You don't have to use it twice a day. And I'm going to be honest, when I first started using it, because I'd never used a daily device, took me a little bit of time to get used to using it every day. And then I was literally addicted. That was it, me. I just wanted to use it all the time. And it's not very often that I don't use it twice a day. And sometimes when I don't, you know, we all have to have a day when we have a quick cleanse. The next day or whenever I go to use it, I can guarantee there'll always be something on my skin that's left. And this is why when I say that if you're removing everything properly, all of your products you're going to use after that are going to have a lot more effect. So that means you're getting more benefit from the products you're buying, and you're getting a lot more out of your skincare. So I'm just going to go back to sharing my screen. So as I just talked to you very, very briefly about the collagen. So the collagen is a daily supplement. Collagen is in absolutely everything. So it really has a huge effect on the skin, as you can see. But what actually happened was we had third-party independent trials by Duke University in America, which is a huge university, and they did third-party double-blind placebo tests on the end product of the collagen. They actually asked to test it because this had already been clinically proven to improve collagen in the skin. So they actually tested both of these together, and they found that 40% improvement in the skin with the collagen on its own. But when they added in the LUMISPA every day, we got up to 79% improvement in the skin. So it nearly doubled by taking them both together. So I'm not going to go into too much about that. 2 weeks' time, we do actually have a collagen presentation where we're going to go into all things about the collagen. So just briefly, and just lastly, just want to share with you why we love it so much. And it's because, you know, it's the science behind it, it's the technology, it's the results we have, the results we can share, and the lives that we're changing. Because how we feel about ourselves, you know, is really all to do with our confidence. And it's not about looking better than somebody else. It's about feeling your best. It's just about you and about you feeling that you've got your best skin. So we absolutely love sharing this. So who doesn't want to have amazing skin? You might have loads of friends that you can think, actually, I know loads of people in my network that would absolutely love this. So if you're somebody that likes a challenge, if you're looking maybe to earn some extra money, or you'd like to earn one of these for free, then you could join us. You know, we have a wonderful community of supportive women. It's completely free to join. You can earn money straight away. We have so much online coaching and mentoring, and we work together wonderfully as a team. It's just, are you up for a challenge? And if so, please go back to the person that invited you. One, to ask them lots of questions about this device. Two, if you're thinking, actually, I'd quite like to do that, honestly, just go back and ask them as many questions as you would like. So I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. Does anybody have any questions? This is the time to ask, and we love questions. So please, well, actually, I'm just going to stop